Hello and welcome back to my channel. So we've reached the end of January and therefore it's time to report on how I did this month with my Kill a Kit with Style kit. So, well, I'm quite happy. I got 6 full layouts done and 4 TN spreads. But I did have a couple of little fails. We'll get to that in a moment. So I'm going to start by sharing the last 2 layouts that I did because they were not included in either of the 2 share videos that I've done so far. So here is a layout that is going to go into my Portugal album, the Lisbon portion of it. And on this one, I used a paper from the Heidi Swap Hawthorne collection. And I really wanted to try and use this side, but I don't know. I just couldn't get, I'm not great at the photorealism, and although this one is sort of an in-between, anyway, I just couldn't get it. But what I did do is I cut a piece off the top so that on the reverse side here I could keep the branding strip, and then I added that little bit that I cut off at the top to give it a little bit of grounding and to still have a little bit of that paper, because I did think it was beautiful. I just couldn't get it used. Then I used some ephemera from the Hawthorne collection as well. And I went in and got that Maggie Holmes 12 by 12 chipboard, and I got a few pieces on here. Actually, this comes from this, I think. No, I might have stolen this from the Field Notes collection. I'm not quite sure, but this definitely comes from the Maggie Holmes open book, as does this, and as does this. Then another piece from the Hawthorne ephemera. These puffy stickers, which were Pink Fresh Studio Escape the Ordinary, as well as a couple of wood buttons from the Pink Fresh Studio. And I don't have any of these wood buttons left, so that entire sheet got used up. And these lovely little gems that I had received from my friend Helen. And this little chipboard is also from the Maggie Holmes. So there we go. So that would have been layout number 5. And then layout number 6, which is the last layout that I got done with this kit, I did during our Secret Not Secret scrap party just this past weekend. And this background paper is an Alexandra Renke paper. This frame comes from the open book chipboard, as does the word story here. And what I was trying to do here, and I went to get these letters from Ellie Studio. These were not part of my Kill a Kit, because I really wanted the title to be History. It sort of looks a little bit more like his story, but it really is meant to be history, as this is a layout from my visit to Auschwitz. And I will, since many of you have requested that I do the share of this portion of my trip, I will go into a little bit more detail on the photo when I do the share of that album. This was probably one of the most difficult buildings. I did not go into this building. This was a torture chamber, so I was not able to go into it, but I felt that I still had to get my feelings recorded, and the journaling is in this craft paper bag that I've used as a photo mat here. Then I've used these same letters here. This I went to get a little bit of cork from those bowls that are on my desk, from an older little package that I had from Spiegel Mom Scraps. This I think is also from the Maggie Holmes. This is either from the Maggie Holmes or the Altenew chipboard that I had. This lovely paper is also from Altenew. And this was a bit of the Prima paper that I had left, that I had added. It was a scrap that I had left from the Secret Not Secret kit, which was, I think, my kit that was based on 49 and Market, which I used as a basis for this month's kit. This little scrap had been added in there, so here it is. This is a frame that comes from the ephemera, the sort of cut apart sheet. It's more of a die cut sheet, I guess, which is here. These 3 pieces come from that sheet, and then a little sticker from the Heidi Swap Hawthorne collection. So there you go. Those are the 2 layouts that I had not shared so far. And then just to look quickly on the ones that I had already shared and done, to just give you a quick little back in your memory. This was probably my favorite one. This one I did of my kitty cat, and this is one of my go-to designs as well. This one was from my mom's 90th birthday, and I went into my stash to get this cardstock. This one is again in the Lisbon album, so you can see here I got another little wood button. I think this might be the last one that I used. So there it is, my little beloved camera stickers. And then this one, which has the Altenew chipboard mainly, and this paper, which was an old paper because it came from a Scraptastic kit quite a while ago. So this would have been a 2013 or 2014 paper. So those are the 6 layouts that I got done. And then, if you recall, I started this Traveler's Notebook for this year, which will be recording my reading and watching. And I did a separate video on just the Traveler's Notebook portion of this Kill a Kit with Style video. And I got the title. I still haven't colored this lovely little stamp and got it on there, so which I got from my lovely friend Karina along with this doily. So I need to get that done. Then this first page here, and then I got this one, if you recall, and I've been using this piece of paper back to front. This is the B-side of this one here, which I've been using for journaling. So I didn't succeed in getting it done as a background, but I did use it in my journaling. A little summary page of what I'd like to get done this year in my reading and watching. And then basically sort of the January spread of reading and watching. So I got 1, 2, 3 spreads, intro, and the title also done. So I'm quite happy with what I got done in January, but oddly enough, I still seem to have quite a bit left. So I don't know whether it was a bigger kit than usual, or whether I was more whether I used the kit a little bit more with parsimony or parsimony. How does one say that? Yes. Anyway, so I do still have 2 photos that I might just keep this kit together a little bit to get these 2 photos scrapped. One more for Lisbon, and one more to complete the Auschwitz portion of my Poland album. But here's what we have left. Now, one fail, I didn't use this stamp. I know I promised I was going to get it done because I think I had it in last month's Kill a Kit with Style. I did not get it done. So I really, really, really need to use this stamp. Darn. I still have a few of the die cuts, but I got quite a bit of the Heidi Swap die cuts used, but I do still have a few of those left, so they will go back into my stash. I got quite a bit of the puffy stickers from the Pink Fresh Studio Escape the Ordinary. I would say I got half. Would you agree? I think I got half the sheet used up. And you see, because these are all individual little pieces, so on here there's like 3 different stickers. This is just one though, but I'm happy with what I got done, and I think I'm just going to keep this on my desk because it's quite usable, and sometimes if the words don't fit, you can put something over it or just use it a little bit differently, but I think it's quite versatile. Then I still have this little bag that I want to use up. I did use quite a few, and there's my little Chopin talking to you. I did use quite a bit of these phrase stickers as well as the alpha stickers. So these are going to go back into my stash. And then you see I've got scraps. So I really did, because I think I had 10 pieces of paper in this kit. So I've got these few scraps. So I still have these, and these are going to go straight in to that traveler's notebook, and I'm still going to use this for journaling. These, this little bit here is a scrap left. This was also from the Heidi Swap Hawthorne. A few little scraps from 6x6, and there's Chopin telling you he thinks I did pretty good as well. So these little bits. A few stickers left from the Hawthorne collection. I did get to use up quite a few of these lovely little gems, black gems. So I got a whole row here and a few more done here. So I probably got about 12 or so of these done. Not so much on the Simple Stories stickers that I wanted to use. So I think I might find a way. I'm not quite sure yet what I'm going to do for February, so tune in tomorrow. But these might be coming back. I used a lot of this chipboard. I still have a few little pieces left. And there's Chopin coming to say hello. 2 sheets of 12 by 12 paper left only out of about 10. So I'm quite happy with that. My other little fail is this beautiful Maggie Holmes vellum and gold foil paper. So I think I might use this on cards. Anyway, I'm keeping it very close at hand because it's so gorgeous. And I think that might be part of the reason I didn't use it. Maybe I'm hoarding it a little bit. So let's see if I can remedy that. And I did get, I really wanted to try and use this up, but I did get quite a bit of that chipboard used. Well, not quite a bit. I probably got maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 or 8 pieces. So I'm going to try. You can see here that a few of them got pulled up and then put back in. So I did try to use a little bit more. So let's see if I carry this one over maybe into February as well. And then lastly, I do have a little bit of this lovely 49 and Market laser cut shapes left, but I did use quite a few. So I think these now I'm going to take apart, and these are going to go into the scrap bowls on my desk. So there you go. I would give myself 7 out of 10 this month. Could have done, and I really did want to get, so I think I can do these 2 extra layouts that I want to get done with what's here. And if I do that, I will just pop back on to let you know at some point through February. But tune in tomorrow to see my February kit. Follow all the links below to see what all my lovely scrappy friends did in January. Pop on over to see them tomorrow as well to see what we're all going to be up to in February. And I might throw in a little bit of a project focus as well for February. Tell me, what do you think about that? Leave me a comment below. See you tomorrow. Bye.